Yes, Kenya. Tamu sana, yes. William Ruto has been sworn in as the president. And in our next video, we are going to do a detailed analysis on my observations during William Ruto's swearing in. In this video, I want us to have a look at a story that has been developing in the past few days. The Supreme Court, and in this case, Isaac Lenaola. Before we do that, let me just say this. William Ruto announced that from next week, fertilizer prices for 50 kg bag will go for 3,500. And for those who have been keenly following fertilizer prices, KTDA has been selling a 50 kg bag of fertilizer ranging from 1,850 to 2,800. DAP goes for 2,800. CAN goes for 1,850. Urea goes for 2,700. MOP and sulfate ammonia goes for 2,500. So William Ruto has just increased fertilizer prices by at least 1,000 Kenya shillings. We are going to do that in details in our next video. And I've also observed something very interesting. Those who voted for William Ruto voted to the last man to send Uhuru Kenyatta to Chaweri. But upon William Ruto being sworn in, his first appointment was to appoint President Uhuru Kenyatta a peace ambassador. So instead of Uhuru Kenyatta going to Chaweri, he has been given a job. And then regarding Gachagua, also appealed to Kenyans to give William Ruto more time, to be patient, because there is nothing in the treasury. Public coffers are empty. Those are things we are going to do in details in our next video. In this video, let's now go to Isaac Lenaola. Before we have a look at Isaac Lenaola's story, in case you are watching us for the very first time, subscribe, give this video a like. Yes. Yesterday, Raila spokesperson, Professor Mutua, revealed a chat between Isaac Lenaola and Okia Omtata. Taking to his Twitter handle, the professor had this to say: Professor Mutua, this is how Justice Lenaola has reacted to Senator Omtata. Impunity from the highest court in the land. And then there is the chat. Justice Isaac Lenaola, 10 September 2022. I presume unataka vita na mimi. Twende kazi. You are not a murmur. And then there you are seeing Busia Senator Okia Omtata says he believes the Supreme Court verdict was authored by one judge and read by Martha Koome. He believes it's Justice Lenaola who used not only uncouth but also demeaning language to dismiss Raila Odinga and his lawyers. Cyprian Nyakundi posted this. Twende kazi, Senator. That expose, Lenaola is challenging Okia Omtata. And Lenaola is telling Okia Omtata that I presume unataka vita na mimi. Twende kazi. You are not a murmur. I don't know what a murmur means. And what made Lenaola say this? Okia Omtata, in an interview some days earlier, alleged that the ruling, or the verdict, that was read by Martha Koome was single-handedly written by Isaac Lenaola. So the ruling was Isaac Lenaola's ruling. That's what angered Isaac Lenaola, and he had to respond the way he has responded. I presume unataka vita na mimi, twende kazi. You are not a Mormon. And even the language here does not befit a Supreme Court justice. So in this video, I want us to dig deep into this, to see the games being played behind the scenes. Yes. Yes. There seems to be a very big problem in the Supreme Court. Just some few days ago, there were some speculations that two Supreme Court judges had tendered in their resignation. Judiciary later issued a press statement denying that. And then yesterday again, Judiciary also warned some Kenyans who are demeaning and castigating the court. And now even from this language by Justice Lenaola, you are seeing the kind of language, the language that the verdict was written on, and then we are also seeing the language by Justice Lenaola. There seems to be some arrogance coming from the apex court, and that arrogance can only but breed impunity. Yes, it can only breed impunity. And I'm saying that because Kenyans watched live the Supreme Court proceedings where the petitioners presented before the 7 justices a watertight case. And I'm saying a watertight case because anybody who followed the proceedings live left fully convinced that the Supreme Court had no option but to nullify the presidential elections. And that is because the IBC that conducted that election, a majority of the commissioners were disputing the results as declared by Wafula Chebukati. And we can also mention some grounds that forced the Supreme Court that actually, if it was evidence to be looked on, then the Supreme Court had no option but to nullify the election. But the Supreme Court unanimously upheld the election. And in all the 9 issues that were for determination, the Supreme Court never even agreed with the commission, with the petitioners, on even one single issue. And that caused a lot of doubt about that verdict. And even before the hearing starts, already there were some allegations that Justice Lenaola was compromised. There were those kinds of allegations. And even during the proceedings, if you could see Justice Lenaola's body language, you could clearly see he was against the petitioners. These are things and facts Kenyans saw and witnessed. And the mere fact that the Supreme Court justices are getting emotional, getting irritated, also speaks volume. They know they're being told the truth, and that truth is what is causing them to get angry. They know Kenyans are telling them the truth. And they know most likely what Okia Omtata said might be the truth. Yes, so as I conclude, in my looking at things objectively, I believe the Supreme Court is not serving its intended purpose and mission. And the best thing that should be done is to do away with that Supreme Court, because it's clear the judges are compromised. The court is not serving its intended purpose. And I'm saying that because I don't think, and this is something I keep repeating, I don't think any sane Kenyan will dare challenge a presidential election at the Supreme Court again. Going by what we saw, the kind of verdict that was rendered by the Supreme Court, I don't think any sane Kenyan in the near future might even dare or challenge a presidential election at the court. So the court is not serving its intended purpose. Let Kenyans take their problems to the High Court and to the Court of Appeal, instead of Kenyans wasting money funding a court that is coming out as incompetent, a compromised court. It's not just serving Kenyans. And looking at the arrogance of some of these judges, like Lenaola, who think they are God, it also raises a lot of questions. That kind of arrogance also raises a lot of questions. Who is behind these arrogant judges in the Supreme Court? Yes. Let me stop it there, ladies and gentlemen. And just as I did indicate when we were starting, in case you are watching us for the very first time, but so far you have not yet subscribed, kindly subscribe, give this video a like. And to our fans and subscribers here, I'm very much humble, very grateful for the kind of support you are giving me here. God bless you, God bless Kenya. To any other person who wants to have a chat with me, or to share information with me, or even to support this channel, I've pinned my number on the comment section. Channel any kind of support or contribution to the number. Let's meet in our next analysis. God bless you, God bless Kenya.